classic blueprint for success in business, life, and relationships. Why is it classic? It's classic because it works, and I know that it works because it worked for me in my life. And this blueprint is quite simple, and the more you do it, the more it reinforces itself, and it will attract the right people into your life, and so you can build a team and make things work. It's quite simple, actually. 3 words: communication, trust, and follow through. Those 3 words, and they reinforce each other into a cycle that builds strong relationships. And believe me, in business, you need a strong relationship. You need to be able to trust each other, and each time you do it, you'll find out more about that person or persons, and your team will either stay together or it won't. So it's very important to realize how this works. That's why I call it a classic blueprint for success. Communication. Truth. Tell the truth. And listen, always. Plan. Plan together. Have an exit plan. Sometimes things don't work out. That's okay. Nobody's fault. Or it may be, but you have an exit plan. That's also important. Branding, presence, stage presence. It's your image, your identity, and your intention. That's branding. And it's very powerful, and people want to know who you are before they trust you. Action. Know when to take action and don't delay. So sometimes no action is needed. Other times action must be right now, and you're in the moment. We're not living in the past, we're living in the present. Life moves in the present, not in the past. The past is done. So be in the present. Accountability. This is really important. If something goes wrong, make it right. Even though you may lose money, you may lose face, the relationship is that important. Make no mistake about it. Teamwork. You want to build a strong team, you want to support each other, and that is absolutely crucial, to think about other people and to be of service. This is a photograph I took of a raven in flight over the highest mountain in the Coast Range of Oregon, Saddle Mountain. And it's just beautiful. I like these birds. I like all kinds of animals, but ravens I really appreciate for their power and total confidence and their ability to fly. So I designed a logo for my business, Raven Products. This is my artwork. It's a registered trademark. That's a circle R. And people knew this for this business that I had as a symbol of power and freedom and flight. And the color's black. Easy color to wear, isn't it? I designed and manufactured a chair. This is a Raven chair for work at height. I trained myself in this work, and I had people help me. I started in 1980, and I worked on many high-rise buildings across the United States and taught classes in 8 states. That's me. This is about 1987. I'm rappelling off the Princeton building in downtown Portland. That is now the Governor Hotel. I took care of this building for 7 years, every 2 weeks. My picture is on the front page of the Oregonian newspaper. They called me Spider-Man. Big picture. Oh, let me just wait for that. So I developed my business by learning how to do it, by sharing with others. I wrote about what I found out, and I had a column, regular column, in an international trade journal called the American Window Cleaner. And that gave me access to people across the world in many countries. I was communicating with them. I became known as an expert in my field, and I manufactured and designed the equipment. I had 7 different vendors working for me to manufacture the equipment that I designed. And anyway, in 1991, I got a call from a company in Hawaii called Hawaiian Building Maintenance. They're the largest window cleaning company in the state of Hawaii, and they ordered some gear from me. It was an okay order. It was $700 for the climbing gear. They prepaid me for it, shipped it over there. 6 months later, I get a call from the same guy, and this time he wants to order $23,000 worth of equipment from me, and he wants me to put it on a ship it over on a purchase order. He says, when we get the equipment, we'll pay for it. And I'm going like, wait a minute. I had to think about it because that's a huge risk for me at the time. But I did it. And I'm really glad that I did it, that I trusted him, because after that, I started getting more business from them. The second largest company came to me. Pretty soon I had a complete monopoly on the Hawaiian Islands, supplying all their climbing gear and also training them. Even the state of Hawaii came to me to help train for vocational rehabilitation. So the point of the story is that this blueprint works with trust. And then a few years later, I got an opportunity with the US government to travel overseas for the Voice of America. This photograph is taken in Thailand. I'm up at 450 feet at what we call the Hammerhead. And this is about 1996. And I did really well with this. I got to travel to 18 different countries. They paid me very well. I did it for years. And again, the blueprint. This is looking over actually to Laos. Over here, this is the Mekong River. This is in northern Thailand. So this is shortwave broadcasting to take American message around the world, our culture. One of my students here, you're looking down 450 feet, those little tiny dots, those are people. Did you see it? And climbing up the tower, I raced this guy up to the top. I said, let me show you how good this rope climbing system is. You get on the ladder, I'll get on the rope. He was 25 years old, and I was twice his age. So, did well. Trust, build rapport, get to know each other, take risks together, experience. This is time factor. You have to have a cycle of experience to move forward and plan together and have an exit plan. This is in Sri Lanka. Again, we had ground school, tests, that's me. This is in 2000. I put up ropes in the palm trees, and they get this guy, he likes his equipment, he trusts it. Boom, we send him up 550 feet up in the air right away, from 10 feet to 550 feet. This student, he's scared, but he trusts me, he trusts his equipment, and he did fine. I never had a single accident in 23 years. Nothing ever happened to anybody around the world. So I just want to show you what you can do. You can apply it to your own field. Follow through. This builds your credibility. People will want to take more risks. You'll know when to take a risk with that person or not. The experience is necessary, time factor. Plan together, have an exit plan. The result is success. Here's our graduation class. So remember these. The blueprint for success: communication, trust, follow through. Thank you.